You don't have to be retired, you don't have to be on Medicare, and you definitely don't have to be a senior citizen to get real value from an AARP membership. But whether it's actually worth the money depends entirely on how you spend your time and your cash. So let's get the quick verdict out of the way right now. An AARP membership is absolutely worth it if you travel even once a year, eat out a few times a month, or want access to discounted insurance options. If you never go anywhere and never buy anything beyond groceries, the savings probably won't cover the $15. But here's the thing, most people fall somewhere in between. And the real question is whether the perks actually work for your life or just sit in a drawer. First, let's clear up the biggest misconception right at the top. AARP membership is not just for people over 65. The official eligibility age is 50, but here's the part nobody tells you. Anyone of any age can join. If you're under 50, you simply pay the standard annual fee of about $20 and you get the exact same card, the exact same discounts, and the exact same access to everything. There is no restricted version for younger members. So if you're 45 and planning a road trip, or 32 and booking a hotel for a family reunion, you can join today and start saving immediately. That alone changes the math for a lot of people. Now, the cost. A 1-year AARP membership runs about $15 for your first year if you set up automatic renewal, which saves you 25% off the standard $20 rate. After that first year, the standard annual fee is about $20. That's it. No initiation fee, no hidden charges, no tiered pricing. For less than the price of a single fast casual dinner for two, you get access to discounts that can easily save you $100 or more over the course of a year. And this is the big but only if you actually use them. So what exactly do you get? Let's break it down into the categories that actually matter. Travel is the biggest benefit, and for good reason. AARP members get discounts at major hotel chains like Hilton, Marriott, Wyndham, and Best Western, typically around 10 to 15% off the best available rate. Rental cars from Hertz, Avis, and Budget come with discounts that can knock 20 to 30% off the base price and sometimes include a free additional driver. Cruises through AARP's travel portal can save you anywhere from $50 to a few $100 depending on the sailing. And here's the key detail that most people miss. These discounts stack with other promotions. So if a hotel is already running 21% off sale, the AARP discount applies on top of that sale price, not the regular rate. That's where the real savings come from. But travel discounts only work if you travel. If you're someone who takes one big trip a year, the hotel and car rental savings alone will more than pay for your membership for the next decade. If you never leave your zip code, you need to look at the other categories. Dining is a surprisingly solid perk. AARP members get 10 to 15% off at chains like Outback Steakhouse, Bonefish Grill, Carrabba's, and Denny's, plus discounts at thousands of independent restaurants through the AARP Dining Rewards Network. If you eat out twice a month, that 10% discount on $41 meal saves you $8 each time. That's nearly $100 a year just from dinner. The membership pays for itself 5 times over. Retail discounts are where things get a little more hit or miss. Walgreens offers a discount to AARP members on certain days, usually around 20% off store brand items or select merchandise. CVS has similar offers through its Extra Care program if you link your AARP card. But here's the honest truth. These discounts are often the same deals you can get by signing up for the store's free loyalty program. The AARP discount is real, but it's not always the best deal in the room. You have to compare. Entertainment is another category that can add up. AARP members get discounts on movie tickets through partners like AMC and Regal, usually around $1 or $2 off per ticket. Bowling alleys, amusement parks, and even some museums offer reduced admission. And if you buy concert or event tickets through Ticketmaster, AARP members get access to pre-sales and sometimes a small discount on fees. If you go to the movies twice a month, that's $24 a year saved, again, more than the membership cost. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room, insurance. AARP is famous for its insurance offerings and for good reason. The organization partners with major insurers to offer Medigap plans, Medicare Advantage plans, life insurance, auto insurance, home insurance, and even travel insurance. The AARP branded Medigap plans from United Healthcare are among the most popular in the country. And for many seniors, they provide the most straightforward way to fill the gaps in original Medicare. But here's what you need to understand. AARP does not underwrite any of these policies. They license their name to insurance companies, and in return, they earn a commission on every policy sold. That commission is one of the organization's biggest revenue streams. So when you see an AARP insurance ad, you're seeing a product that is sold by a partner company, not by AARP itself. The coverage is real, the pricing is competitive, but you should always shop around because you might find a better rate from a non-AARP branded plan. That brings us to the business model, because a lot of people get confused about whether AARP is a non-profit or a for-profit. AARP is technically a non-profit organization, but it operates a for-profit subsidiary called AARP Services Inc. that handles the insurance partnerships, the advertising sales in its magazines, and the licensing of the AARP name. The membership fees you pay go to the non-profit side, which funds advocacy, research, and member services. The money from insurance commissions and advertising goes to the for-profit side, which then pays royalties back to the non-profit. It's a structure that allows AARP to claim non-profit status while still running a very profitable business. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, it just means you should understand that when AARP recommends a product, there is a financial incentive behind that recommendation. Now, the political question. AARP is one of the most powerful lobbying organizations in Washington, and it advocates for issues that affect older Americans, protecting Social Security, defending Medicare, supporting the Affordable Care Act, and pushing for lower prescription drug prices. It has endorsed specific legislation and taken public positions on issues that some conservatives disagree with. If you are strongly opposed to AARP's political stances, you might feel uncomfortable supporting the organization with your membership fee. And that's a legitimate concern. There are alternatives, and we'll get to those in a moment. But it's also worth noting that AARP's advocacy is focused on issues that benefit its entire membership base, not on partisan politics. It has worked with both Democratic and Republican administrations over the decades. Still, if you want to avoid any political association, you should know what you're signing up for. Let's address the junk mail complaint, because it comes up in nearly every comment section. When you join AARP, you will start receiving mail, a lot of mail. The organization sends out insurance offers, credit card offers, travel deals, and magazine subscription notices. Some of it is useful, but much of it is marketing. The good news is, you can opt out of most of the mailings by logging into your AARP account and adjusting your communication preferences. You can choose to receive only digital communications, or you can limit the mail to just the official AARP bulletin and AARP the magazine, which are actually worth reading. The bulletin is a monthly news publication focused on issues affecting seniors, and the magazine covers lifestyle topics like health, travel, and finance. Both are included with your membership, but if you don't opt out, expect a steady stream of envelopes. Speaking of the magazines, there's a common complaint that the fine print in the magazines is tiny and hard to read. That's true. The print is small, and if you're over 60, you might need reading glasses to get through it. But the content is solid, and the digital versions are available on the AARP app, where you can zoom in and read comfortably. The AARP app is actually one of the most underrated perks. It gives you access to a rewards program where you earn points for completing activities like reading articles, taking quizzes, or watching videos. Those points can be redeemed for gift cards to places like Amazon, Target, Walmart, and Starbucks. It's not going to make you rich, but if you spend 10 minutes a week on the app, you can earn enough points for $11 gift card every few months. That's basically free money on top of your other savings. Another digital perk that most people don't know about is the AARP endorsed high yield savings account from Barclays. The AARP savings account offers a competitive interest rate that is typically higher than the national average. There are no monthly fees and no minimum balance requirements. If you have an emergency fund sitting in a regular bank account earning next to nothing, moving it to the AARP savings account could earn you an extra $50 or $100 a year in interest. That alone is worth more than the membership fee. Now let's talk about the fine print that can trip you up. The membership auto-renews. When you sign up, you authorize AARP to automatically charge your credit card or bank account every year unless you cancel. That's standard for most subscription services. But it catches people off guard when they see the charge a year later and don't remember signing up. You can turn off auto-renewal in your account settings, or you can set a calendar reminder to cancel before the renewal date. And if you do forget, AARP offers a full refund if you cancel within the first few months of the renewal. It's a risk-free membership, which is actually a strong selling point. Another common complaint is that the discounts aren't always as advertised. For example, you might see a sign at a hotel that says, AARP members save up to 15%, but when you check the rate online, the AARP rate is the same as the standard rate. That happens because hotels sometimes set a floor price that the discount can't go below. The solution is to always compare the AARP rate with the best available rate before booking. If they're the same, you haven't lost anything. If the AARP rate is lower, you've saved money. The key is to check, not to assume. So to recap, discounts are real, but always compare rates. Insurance is through partners, not AARP itself. The business model mixes non-profit and for-profit. Political advocacy is active, but non-partisan. Opt out of junk mail in your account settings. The app gives you free gift card points, and the high-yield savings account alone can pay for membership. If you found this helpful, hit subscribe for more honest breakdowns.